Hello guys, today we will talk about how to be an attractive man. I did already the video what means to be a man. Watch that one and then come to this one. Now, if you will go from now on to every woman in your life for an advice, they will tell you be yourself. This is the first advice they'll give you. Just be yourself, which they have no idea what they're talking about. But nonetheless, they're right. Being yourself is the most attractive thing in this world. Let me explain you what that means. We all have cognitive preferences. What that means is that as you prefer your right hand, you didn't choose to prefer this hand. You can use them both, but I personally prefer the right hand, as probably the majority of the population. But this is pre-selected inside us, right? And if I go in the world and I am struggling to use my left hand just because I believe it's better, you see that I would be better if I use this hand. As much as I will struggle, it's a struggle to use something that you are not naturally good at. Now, what do I mean with this? You more introverted than but first, this is how you take your energy, right? Being You're not either one of them. Are you more introverted or more extroverted? And how introverted are you and how extroverted are you, right? Maybe you're 75% extroverted, but those we will talk about them where you can test this. Is how you take your energy, how you literally view the world around you, what is natural for you to view the world, because those are all the biological things. They're all your mind structure, how you take decisions and how you act in this world. And this is your personality. This is literally your personality. This is who you are. Now, are you more introverted? Means that me staying alone and just simply thinking about things, I charge myself with energy, or do I need to go out in a restaurant, look at people, or just go in a park and interact with people? If you are not social, is not a proof of being introverted. Social, it's a skill. You can be introverted but amazingly skilled with other people. It's about how you take your energy, not how social you are. Because you may be highly extroverted, absolutely miserable because you have no social skills and no one likes you, right? But we go in, we talk about something else deeper here in a few seconds. Are you seeing and are you viewing the world through your senses and see the things for what they are? I mean, this is a pen, not a pen, it's a marker, right? But I am highly intuitive. I'm very highly intuitive. And I'm not when I look at this thing, my mind is going immediately into what is the substance that creates this thing. Because we go down to atoms and then you go down to the string theory. We don't know exactly what this thing is. And this means to be intuitive. My mind is highly philosophical. I think like this. Or you just see things for what they are and you can be an amazing scientist. I cannot be a scientist. I am more into imaginary things. Now, are you choosing the best possible option, or are you taking decision based on how your action will impact other people? I am quite high here. That's why I'm doing YouTube. I could do money in any other ways. I could fool other people to get money, but I can't. My heart, it's here. My heart is for you, and I swear to God for that. Are you, after all of those, how do you act? Do you plan? I'm very high at planning. This thing makes me quite anxious. Do you plan or do you go with the flow first? Doesn't mean that going with the flow, you will not gonna have any plan, because you will go absolutely nowhere. You need to develop a vision and a plan. And for me, the same. If I have the plan, I simply cannot have a complete plan. I still need to go with the flow. I have a plan for this YouTube channel. I'm seeing it in the future. But I cannot be perfect. That plan is not, I cannot read the future. I just have a vision for it and I'm planning for it. I still need to go with the flow. But the first thing that I do, I plan. Make sense for you now? What do I mean with this? I am a ENFJ. What is important for you to understand that in order to understand yourself, you need to compare yourself to many other people, to all of them if it's possible, because you can have then a structure to understand this. And guess what? People did that before us. We are in 2026 right now. There are many tens of thousands of years where people were doing what I'm doing now, trying to understand ourselves, right? And this is one of the, I'm not sure about if I'm an extroverted or introverted. I am not sure about that. Now, this is one of those 16 personality types, because there are 16 combination of those things. You can go and Google 16 personality types and you have a free test. Do that test. But the whole thing is the next point. I want you to use this test in your favor. If you go and do this test to prove to yourself that you are in a way, is the wrong usage of this test. Go there and try to be as honest as possible and see what is your result. My first result was an ESTJ, which means that I got just one right. I just got one single one right. I need to take it because my cat will see it. Make some noise here. Do the test, and then from now on, I want you to become self-conscious. Try to see what you feel when you talk to people, what kind of decision you take. Now that you know this, go and research deeper about this. The name of this is MBTI. MBTI. If you Google MBTI, you'll find this. Try to understand it and then try to use it for yourself to understand yourself. And then you will find this kind of personality. And you'll find a big description for people like you. And once you understand yourself deeper and deeper, I had a period in my life when I couldn't explain it, but the thing that in my head comes with, I need to trust my mind, because I am so highly intuitive. And I was walking through the world and I see people, it's just unbelievable. This woman just turned in a way and the other guy stepped in another direction, and I just knew instinctively what they feel. And it's so impossible to describe it or to prove it even to myself. It's like, how can I know that? And guess what? I was right. He was a good guy and she didn't like that because he didn't protect himself in the right moment. And I had no idea who they are. And guess what? I was right. Oh my God, just unbelievable. And I needed to trust myself, to start understand and trust myself. My cat is here. Hey, Miso. Now, and when you are searching to bond with someone, you need to bond on those two middle things: how you view the world and how you take decisions. Because if I'm highly intuitive and my partner is highly sensing, we cannot communicate properly. The communication will be so hard, very, very, very hard, because I can talk about concept of God and she would say like, prove that to me, show it to me in numbers. It just doesn't work. And if she want to take, let's say you have a business partner, right, and I'm highly a feeler and he is a thinker, he want to open a casino, and I'm like, bro, you cannot open a casino because you'll hurt all those people, you're using their addictions. And he's like, yeah, and what can I do? They will be like this forever. I cannot change them. But I feel like, oh my god, let me fucking try. I will show you that we can. And look at me doing YouTube now, right? This really happened. Now, come on. What happens next is this thing. Do this test and then try to see what you're doing, how you act, and then go back and do the test again. For my results changed a few times during years, and now I'm quite sure that this is it because I truly feel it, and this I really am this. Now you need to understand the concept of cognitive dissonance. What means cognitive dissonance? Once you understand those things, it will be easier to understand your values. What do you value? Maybe you value, I will make a deeper video about value, but I want to be sure that what I say, it will pass through lenses, right? Maybe you value discipline, maybe you value free time, maybe you value being spontaneous, maybe you value family, maybe you value love, maybe you value truth, right? Which truth is the highest value, and we need to learn why truth is the highest value. I hope I don't talk too fast. Once you understand your values, then you have beliefs. Things that you believe. And if those two clashes, if your values are stopped by your beliefs, what do I mean with this? Let's say that I would say that we all value a well-being, right? We want to be good with ourselves. All of us. I will jump and say all of us want to be good with ourselves. Well-being. Means that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you like what you see, you are stable financially, maybe you want to be independent, maybe you want to work for someone, maybe you want to be good enough paid for saving people. I don't know, maybe you are a firefighter or whatever. Okay, we value well-being, and your belief is that, let's say that you are a pretty woman, no, you are a woman that hide herself behind a big nose. She have a big nose, right? And she wanna feel good about herself, but she believes that if she will make her nose look pretty, she will be more evident and more men will look at her. Therefore, she will attract more aggressiveness for men because she's afraid of those men. Beliefs have every belief have to its core a feeling, an emotion. Beliefs feels in a way, and then she wanna feel good about herself. It's her value. She values feeling good about herself. She would give time and energy to make herself feel good, but she believes that if I will this, therefore something bad will happen. But it's not necessary. It's just a belief. And when those two fight, cognitive dissonance is the name given for the unpleasant emotion when you cannot follow your values, when you cannot into those things is because you feel something. It is so deep and so interesting. My hands are trying to my skin, right? You feel something. And there are some core beliefs that we have. And when you start to shake your core beliefs, feel like reality falls apart. I've played with this along years with what means believing and what are core beliefs until I reach to the last. I feel like there are three more pillars and I cannot touch them now. I can't touch them anymore because I believe that I'm going crazy. It is really a feeling of I'm just going crazy. Once you go more and more deeper, right, to the core beliefs, to the middle of the what do you think is real or not. But for now, I need some financial independence in order to be safe enough to shake again those core beliefs. And they are the last core beliefs in order to reach enlightenment, right? Enlightenment, it's freedom, life, and it's peace and love. And it's literally that. If you believe that freedom, if you believe that happiness doesn't exist and happiness looks different for other people, you are deeply wrong. You're deeply wrong. But now, this means to be yourself. What do you believe about things and how you truly are in order to find your once you understand this, you can go and find your purpose. This is your life purpose. Oh my God, did you search your life purpose? Look at this. Something that you're naturally good at. I hope you understand this. This is the core. This is the most important thing in probably in your life from now on, I hope. Yourself. The most attractive thing for women is being yourself and for yourself too. Now, be healthy, fit, productive, generous, challenging, respectful, ready to get hurt. To be, yes, ready to get hurt. Be healthy, right? I hope I don't need to say too much here. Be fit. You need to be fit, man. Be fit. Be a good looking man. You would say that you would see all those gym rats talking about gym bros, talking about, oh my God, I thought that if I will be fit, I will attract more women. But guess what? I attract more men. Stop posing. Stop walking like this. Stop doing that shit. That's why you attract more men, because you act like a kid, not because your body doesn't look well. Trust me, once you're fit, a lot more women will look at you. They're just naturally drawn to that. Imagine a good looking woman with nice boobs and nice shapes. Oh my God, amazing, beautiful. Be productive and generous. If you're productive in your work, many women are not attracted by men who are playing video games. But what is if you're going home and you're doing absolutely nothing than playing video games, you're not productive. But if you are productive and you think about what you can do in a honest way to develop yourself, read a book, do something, have a mini job maybe, right? To be productive. That's attractive. Then you can play as many video games as you want. You'll have no problem with that. And generous. If you have money and you're not generous with your money, that's highly unattractive. I know men like that. And that's just unattractive. That's weird. Unfortunately, I didn't know how to love them enough in order to tell them, hey, bro, that's wrong. But I hope that I'm going to have that occasion again and tell them. A man is challenging. Challenge. A good friend, a good man friend challenges you. A good man, an attractive man is challenging. He will challenge you to, let's see who is faster. Let's fight over this. Let's do this. Let's do that. That's very attractive for a woman. A man who is ready to argue directly to another man. That's attractive for a woman. If no, you're afraid. Why are you afraid? I don't know. Maybe you have some beliefs about it. Respectful. A real man, a real attractive man, it's respectful to absolutely everyone. It's no attractiveness in being a jerk. It's this amazing book, No More Mr. Nice Guy. Talks about cover contracts. You maybe have some cover contracts with yourself. Deep core beliefs. I don't know if they are core beliefs, but they're contracts. Like, oh wow, okay. Uh, if I will be good to a woman, she will offer me love back, which is not necessarily right, because then you are trying to offer something to 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 receive sex, which will that's not a nice thing from you. You need to offer good things, period, not in order to receive things. See how you can be an asshole without truly knowing. No More Mr. Nice Guy, amazing book, a possibly life-changing book. Ready to get hurt. uh if you will develop a way to heal yourself, what happens now? I heard in this red pill bubble that don't open yourself to women. Don't open yourself. Don't talk to women about your feelings because they will go away. If you are deeply wounded and not healed and you open that, sure, they will go away. If you would be a woman and a man will do that to you, they will go away. Not because they don't love you, because they have no idea what to do. They don't know what to do. And they believe that if they go somewhere else, that will not gonna happen. Or maybe they close inside themselves and they don't want to go out. But if you are able to open yourself alone and heal, and not give this responsibility to a woman. What are you doing? She's not a psychiatrist, and she's not your psychiatrist. She's one, and even if she would be a psychiatrist, she's searching a partner, not a client to heal. They're not naturally healers in that way. If you cut your arm somewhere or whatever, yes, she wanna take care of you. But if it's too much, go to the fucking medic. She's there to take care of you in the way that she can take care of you. If you're wounded and you're not able to heal yourself, that's your responsibility, my brother. Period. What are you doing? Why do you try to put this responsibility to a woman? Then you're not a partner. You need a savior. I'm here. I'm trying to save you. Once you are healed, once you get hurt and you understand how to heal yourself through exercising your belief, being aware. Awareness itself, it's curative. But we will talk about that deeper and deeper that I'm going into this YouTube channel. Once you are ready to heal yourself, you can go out there with an open heart and be ready to be vulnerable. If you're deeply hurt, you cannot go there with an open wound. That's silly. That's silly. That's deeply silly, and that I would go that's fucking stupid, right? To be touching a wound. No, heal yourself. Go with an open heart. You will be hurt again. You close. You go back. You heal. You open again, and you will learn. And other people are not gonna hurt you once you understand this thing, and go to people that they are like you. Dress like you care. Give a fuck about how you look like, man. Give a damn about what kind of image you offer. If you are saying that, no, Denny, what is inside it's matter. What it is inside you that tells you to not care about how you look like. If you don't care about how you look like, why do you expect other people to look at you? That's simply silly. Come on, man. Give a damn fuck about. Give some respect to yourself. Dress nice. Buy some clothes. They don't need to be too expensive. But give a damn fuck about how you look like. Wash your fucking shoes, man. Wash your hands. And the last point, and probably the most important point, be a smart motherfucker. Be a smart motherfucker. Be the smartest guy in the room. We all heard this thing with, if I'm the smartest guy in the room, I'm not in the proper place. But you're often not the smartest guy in the room. Isn't that shit? You are in many rooms many times, and most probably, no, I would say that most probably you are one of the smartest people in that room just because you are watching this kind of content. A guy who is talking to a whiteboard, talking about books and what books you should read, how you should act, talking about cognitive preferences and cognitive dissonance is not bullshit. This is not bullshit. This is not uh, a TikTok reel where you go and people are fighting for views. This is real. This is the real deal. And you most probably are one of the smartest people in any room that you will ever go. And this is fucking amazing. Be smarter. Just be the smartest guy in the room is the sexiest thing ever. Ever. They can see it in your eyes. They can see it how you walk. They may not know what that thing is, but that exists because you are smart. You're smart. You know how to walk. You know what fits you. You know with whom to talk. You need what to talk. You know what to talk to whom and when. You know what they like just by looking at them, right? Because you're smart. You just read books. Read about uh, women's sexual fantasies if you really want to be good in bed or be good with women's, and you will see what they want and what they like. That means to be smart. You would be so fucking wanted when you understand this, but then you will understand what do you want, and that's amazing. You want to know what do you want, right? And I think this is it for today. If you find this helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and help me to push this forward. Thank you. Bye. See you next time.